Welcome back. Supporting those with type 1 diabetes, I get the opportunity to MC the 2024 Breakthrough T1D Walk at Hunter Park in Tulsa next weekend. And joining me live in studio is Melissa McGillen in the chair for this year's walk, and her son Jackson McGillen, who is living with type 1 diabetes. And we wanted to start off by asking you, what is type 1 diabetes? How's that different than other types out there?
So type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease in which the pancreas stops making beta cells, which makes insulin. Many type 1 diabetics, like me, don't have a family history of type 1 diabetes and don't know what to look for. So some symptoms include weight loss, extreme hunger, extreme thirst, blurry vision, fatigue, and among others.
Yeah, and that sounds like a kind of a scary thing to discover, and I've heard your story before about kind of making that discovery in your own life, and thankfully now we have that diagnosis for you guys. But there are many others in Oklahoma living with T1D. How many others in Oklahoma are folks with this?
So today there's about 18,000 Oklahomans who are living with this disease, and about 400 people in Oklahoma are diagnosed each year. The other interesting thing is that it's not just kids who get type 1. You may have heard juvenile diabetes. Well, we've actually moved on. It's type 1 diabetes. And so that caused us to change the name of our organization from JDRF, or Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, to Breakthrough T1D, which better represents the mission.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, why is it so important to support type 1 diabetes research?
So after Jackson was diagnosed, we were able to see firsthand just the impacts of all of the years long of research. And we're just so thankful that if he had to be diagnosed, he was diagnosed at a time where there have been so many different types of breakthroughs. And just getting to see firsthand all of the incredible research that's going on right now has been pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. And Breakthrough T1D's objectives for research are to find a cure for type 1 diabetes and find a way to make the body produce insulin again, or even stop it before type 1 diabetes even occurs, and to improve the lives of type 1 diabetics. Breakthrough T1D has been a part of every major milestone, and the creation of the first A1C test, which is how we check our blood sugar, to the creation of the artificial pancreas. Breakthrough T1D is part of many clinical trials, and like using stem cells to produce insulin-producing beta cells, which some participants no longer have to use insulin.
And I know in your lifetime you've seen already a lot of improvement, and the hope is there'll be a cure with this funding that we're getting. And that kind of leads us to the event coming up this weekend, or next weekend, I should say. This is going to be a great time for you to participate in bringing the funding to something that is very exciting in the research realm, and something that we can help folks like you and many others in Oklahoma living with. So tell us more about the event coming up that you and many others will be participating in.
Yes, so we're planning for a great event that's going to be happening on November 10th at 1 p.m. at Hunter Park. We'll have lots of tents available, one tent specifically for newly diagnosed families to get some additional support and some resources, different vendors, a place to sign up in the community to get free T1D marker testing, and just a great chance for everyone to come together in a really fun environment.
And I got to MC the event last year. It was such an uplifting time, and I'm so excited to be a part of it this year. So thank you for asking me back, and I hope you'll get a chance to participate at home. You can still sign up for this event and support some of those that are walking and living with T1D. So be sure to join us November the 10th at 1 p.m. at Hunter Park. And there's some of the information on your screen, so if you need to refer to that, there you go. And of course, we'll see you out at the park, and I'll do my best to keep the rainfall away for our big event coming up just a week from Sunday.